everybody, welcome to the Persistence of Time. My name is Eden. Today I'm going to be doing a reading just for female entrepreneurship. It's not going to be time sensitive. When you find it, and you can apply it how it fits. I'm going to be using the traditional Rider-Waite deck, designed by Pamela Coleman Smith, who is actually having an exhibit at Pratt Institute. If you happen to live in around near Brooklyn, I believe that it's going to be showcasing until April. We should meet up there, because I live in Brooklyn. I've been wanting to go. I'm looking for a crew, a tarot crew, an esoteric coven of bad bitches who want to do work. So let's get to it. This is going to be about implementing your innate creative skills in order to create the life you want. Because the thing is, your reality is really what you make it. It's what you decide. It's what you envision. So what will we envision? Take a minute. Take a breath. Sometimes it's a little scary to get started, right, ladies? Maybe if you want to start your own business or a project, or get into some kind of partnership with somebody, it can be daunting. It can feel quiet before that pops. You might get a lot of offers that come your way that don't really resonate with you. You might be like, I'm good. I'm just gonna chill here with everything that I've accumulated right now because I'm not really sure if what you got going on is gonna add to my life. And that's called discernment. It's a hard fact of business. You really have to be able to tap into people's energy, their intentions towards you. Protecting your assets, your talents, your skills, so that they stay yours at your rates, at your discretion. And that means having to say no a lot of the times, because a lot of people are out here peddling bullshit. To be completely honest with you. The amount of bullshit I have come across in my professional career as a person who does many things in many fields. These people are everywhere, and they kind of want to take advantage of you. People that are going to give you the bare minimum of what your worth is are a no-go. Always. And you can tell because you can feel their energy right away. You just have to be honest with yourself about it. And you have to be brave enough to be like, I know that people are going to tell me that I should take this job or I should do that opportunity because it's, money. True. We are governed by a tangible world. We have money that we have to pay for shit. But there's a certain amount of faith involved in these kinds of decisions. Because you can get stability, but then what if your life becomes a disaster because you're not happy and then everything collapses underneath you because you never had a stable foundation to begin with? Because you knew deep down in your heart that shit wasn't for you. And people are just gonna be like, oh, no. Here, I'll give you this. Well, no, that's not enough. A lot of people only think that to themselves. They don't say that. And a lot of the time when you say that shit, people will be like, well, fuck you. You're fired. Or fuck you. I'm gonna make you work extra for the next couple months just to prove a point. And you know what the thing is? Fuck those people. Dip. Dip out. What I say? You have to have strength and courage. Because we're so convinced and defensive about this position of money. But we're coming into like a totally new consciousness of creating a new spiritual value around our tangible assets. We have the High Priestess, which is like the veil between this world and the next. Multiple dimensions. We have the Queen of Pentacles, right? Where we have the 6. Look what happens when you say no to this. And you listen to your intuition. It's inevitable. Especially if you know you got it going on. You're cute, you know how to work hard, you're not afraid of the hustle, you're on your grind, you're ready to do your shit. That's what this woman does. She looks at this kind of shit and she's like, I'm good, have fun though. Cause like, I'm gonna be over here on some indie stuff, building my own life, checking out my value, building my own value systems, because this is the Hierophant. This has to do with like value systems, religious institutions, any kind of institution. But what did we talk about earlier? You build your reality. This is the realization you come to. These are the builders. This is the building block. The pentacle is the tangible. It is what builds the structure. But you have to have the vision within you. This is intuition. This woman is chilling. This guy knows exactly how the universe works. This man, this entity, is the construct that creates the construct. And this woman has figured out how to tap in the construct that creates the construct to create her construct. But it comes with letting go of dumb, petty, earthly bullshit, because people are so governed by the wrong shit. What is your internal compass? What does it say to you? And this is absolutely about entrepreneurship. This is vision. There's a heavy element when you take these kind of strides to become like an independent entrepreneur. Like, there's heavy weighting, because there are going to be options that come in that are not going to be in alignment with you. And you know what? If you take a step back, you're going to waste less time, effort, energy, and probably your fucking money than if you get involved with shit that you really shouldn't be involved in, that you know is not for you. Don't be afraid to wait things out. And people will be pushy about this kind of thing, because a lot of people can't handle this. It's like, oh, okay. You guys are just gonna be involved in all this kind of dumb shit, and like, it's gonna make your life like this, and you're gonna be like defensive all the time, and you're gonna be exhausted, you're gonna be working a 9 to 5, it's gonna be emails coming in 24/7, everybody's gonna hate each other, they're gonna be throwing each other under the bus, your boss is not gonna give you that raise you've been fucking wanting, and he's such a douchebag, and like, oh, I'm so stressed, I need to get a massage. No. Separate yourself from the pack. Look at all these women. Not even messing with your dumb shit. Oh. This is why I did this reading. Because I was like, no. And you know what? There's not even a man in sight here. Well, except for the petty ones. But, you know, I'm talking about romantically, because a lot of women I'm talking to are listen, I'm on some spiritual shit to like figure out my life path so I can like better the world and myself and my friends and my community and like really change some shit for myself and my daughters and my friends and everyone around me. And like a lot of you are just not there. You're not there. And so this is the action I'm forced to take. I'm a boss up. And I'm gonna find someone who can meet me here. Because I'm not gonna be dealing with petty offers anymore. Ladies, if you have a skill that you've been cultivating that is either creative or, you know, a little bit something off the beaten path. Maybe like you do freelance, you are a photographer, a videographer, a musician, anyone that creates kind of like tangible work. Even if you're working in, you know, any kind of advisor or like even the mental health profession, whatever it is, like you can start either looking into, or you have already begun, or you already have your own business. But you have to know, you have to be comfortable stepping away and being resourceful. Like, this is not for the weary. How many skills you got? Because you're gonna need them all. You're gonna need every single one of these skills that you were forced to accumulate during this phase of your life, when you were on the 9 to 5, or when you were working for somebody else, or when you were doing all kinds of crazy stuff in your 20s, right? I'm 31. I'm an Aquarius, by the way. So just out of our season into Pisces season 2019. Whoo, yeah, let's get creative, weird, wild, wacky, because these people are just gonna weigh us down. We're looking to change our form and just like completely settle into every feeling that we're having. Our intuition is on point, and you know what? You're right in the pocket. If you're like a young woman and you've been hustling and like you've been waiting for some shit, some people to like really be like, damn, that's what you've been up to? Or like, damn, I didn't know you could do that. Or, damn, it might be kind of cool to work with you on something. Yeah, it's about to pop. And it's about to pop in a way that you may not be as used to anymore. Ooh, look at this. We have the 6 coming up again. 6 of Cups. And then, right, you want to trade in this kind of imbalanced beggar, give a little, take a little nonsense for something with people around you that just make you feel like you're a kid again, like you can explore, like you can be emotionally balanced and enjoy your life's work. Look at these pretty cups. This is also a card of soulmates. And what did I say earlier? You know, you kind of have to boss up if you want to get in the vibration of the alignment of where that other person is going to meet you on your life journey. Because if you are in a transitional phase right now and you meet someone, like if you're expanding exponentially and you meet someone in that kind of a phase, unless you guys are on the same trajectory and you're like super communicative and you can like figure your shit out and you're like, yeah, this is what we're doing together, then like you're solo dolo until you get exactly where you need to be, where you're like, yes, yes, this is what I have been waiting to feel emotionally fulfilled, spiritually nurtured, and just like, look at all these cups and this flowing. The water here is flowing backwards. It's like, how did I completely reverse this cycle and trade into this? And it's because if you are brave enough to take that step back and recognize exactly what is not in alignment with you, anytime anything makes you feel like this, you, like that stick he's got, drop it. Like those coins in that guy's hand, drop it. Drop that shit real fast. The faster you drop shit, for real, I'm learning this. The faster you drop your dumb shit, the faster you make so much space. So much space to let so many beautiful things come into your life. This is about shits coming in. This is about an internal map, self-value, self-expression when it comes to a spiritual level of understanding of how to create everything that you want. And you know what? You don't even have to work like crazy for it. For real. If you can get so clear and say no to the majority, to everything that's wrong for you, only wait to say yes for what you know is exactly right, or you create that thing you know is exactly right. You're not waiting around for nobody. And you're just like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, like a real boss. Everything comes in so much faster. But you have to step back to decide. You have to get out of the rat race to be able to see the fuckery that everybody lives in all the time, everywhere. And know that, like, if you really feel in your soul, and like, I don't think you'd be here if you weren't like focused on your soul and like your soul's path and your soul's trajectory and like wanting to commit to the world and growth and shit, you know, like you really could. If you feel like there's something so special that you have to give, that people will connect to on a soul level, like that's honestly your obligation. Like that's why you're here. It's your obligation to trade. It's your obligation to level up from this energy to this energy. Nurture yourself. Nurture the things you loved when you were a child. Take care of yourself like you're your own mother. Like my mom used to, you know, pay me like 50 cents to drink a green smoothie. And now I have my own juicer and I, you know, love everything about it. And I'm obsessed with it. And I'm like, wow, my mom was right. Don't be afraid to circle back to things and be like, that did feel really good. Or I did really like that when I was young. Or I really get lost when I'm doing that in myself. And it really makes me feel like that time I was, you know, on stage when I was 7. Or when I was on the soccer field, when I was, you know, just learning how to play. Whatever it is. I don't know. But follow it. Follow the internal compass. Fall back. Have strength. Fuck the haters. Because they don't know what it takes to get here. To be able to step outside. And just do it. Just take advantage of the confidence, and the strength that's like readily available to you at all times. That's what you have to understand. Like, you're swimming in pools of this shit. It's not just like here and then gone. It's always there for you. So it's the time to like dive super deep. Super deep. And really transform with the Death card. Ooh, I love it. Transform yourself. It's so rough, trust me, but it's so worth it. It's tough. Everything about taking an individual journey is tough. It is not for the faint of heart. But that's why you're like this. You're like, oh, it's really tough? Oh, because I don't miss a step. For real. Like, this energy can go through a transformation, and from the outside, it's like, yeah, things are happening and it looks like it's adding up, but like, this person is being still. How are they making a transformation in such stillness? And the people in the rat race who are literally hustling, like shoving and getting fights on the trains. Oh my God, if you live in New York, you know what I'm talking about. And it is just like soul crushing. Nah, we're here. Completely transform yourself and realize it comes from stillness and attraction. Attract everything that you want. You will completely change your whole life if you just chill out, go with the flow, do what feels fun, do what you want to do to nurture yourself, take care of yourself. Everything will shift. You won't recognize yourself. Your friends, your family, like no one will recognize you. And like, that is where the magic is. When you finally realize that you can be everything that you have dreamed of being. But you got to trust yourself. And don't be afraid. I believe in you. I know we can do this, you guys. I'm not even worried. I'm straight chilling. I hope you're straight chilling. Because bitches are ready to make some changes in this world. And this world's just gonna have to change with us. I love you guys. I just met you. But, like, I love you. Happy Pisces season. Write your intentions, drink a lot of water, chill out, listen to music, connect with friends, and get ready for Aries, man, because all these people, they're gonna be like, yo, what are you doing? You're gonna be like, I'm chilling, yay! And they're gonna be like, fuck you, and you're gonna be like, hey, whatever, bye-bye. For real. Aries don't play. So, you know, batten the hatches now. Get, like, solid now. Be lucid, but get solid on what is for you. Because when Aries season starts, it really gets into high gear, and it's like, all right, we're making steps. Some people are going to be like, where are you going? You're going to be like, I don't know quite yet. But I feel like I'm going in the right direction. And that's all you need. Feel it out. All right, that's it. I love you. Bye.